Hi, my name is Lauren Zua and you're watching The Creative Culinarian. Today I'm going to show you how to make a stuffed chicken mini casserole. The great thing about this recipe is it doesn't have to be mini. It can also be made into a full-size casserole, or you can take the stuffing and just stuff chicken breast, which is always nice to do. You're going to start off by sauteing up some spinach, which you don't have to do if you happen to have frozen chopped spinach on hand. That works great. You're just going to saute it in either some olive oil or some canola oil, whichever you have on hand. And you're also going to saute with a little bit of garlic. You're also going to season that with a little bit of salt and pepper, just to layer in the flavor. Alright, while this is sauteing up, I'm going to show you how to make the filling, which is super simple. You're just going to take a couple of chopped mushrooms, whatever kind you have on hand, button, cremini, just whatever you've got. To that you're going to add about about a quarter of a diced onion, a couple ounces of feta cheese, and a couple tablespoons of panko breadcrumbs. You're going to go ahead and stir that together. And to this we're not going to add salt, but we are going to add pepper because the feta is fairly salty and you don't want to add too much salt. Okay, now that my spinach has cooked down a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and add it to the filling and stir it in. The filling is literally that simple to make. Now to this filling you can add a bunch of other stuff. If you have Kalamata olives, that would be great. Sun-dried tomatoes would be great. Pretty much anything that you really want would be really good. If you wanted to make it more of a creamy filling, you could also add in some non-fat Greek yogurt. Alright, now that the filling's made, I'm going to show you how to make this. I have about 6 to 8 ounces of diced chicken per serving. I'm making 2 servings, so I've got about 12 to 14. I'm going to just add a little bit of salt and pepper and stir that together. Go ahead and use your hands. Some people hate using their hands in the kitchen, and that's more fun that way. Who doesn't love to play with their food? Alright, so next you're going to add to your ramekins. I have 2 different kinds here. One slightly bigger than the other. It doesn't matter what kind of ramekins you use, but you're going to go ahead and spray them with a non-stick cooking spray, and then you're going to layer a small amount of the chicken on the bottom of each. Next you're going to take a little bit of our filling and you're going to just put in enough filling to cover the chicken. And then you're going to top it with a little bit more chicken. The whole reason I came up with this recipe is because I love stuffed chicken breasts. But sometimes I don't feel like butterflying a chicken breast open, and sometimes I just want like little portion sizes, and so I came up with the ability to make it like this, and everybody gets their own little portion and everybody's happy. And then you're just going to sprinkle those on top, and make sure you have a good enough sprinkling because you want the whole thing covered. You're going to spray each casserole with a little bit of spray butter, which will help them get that nice golden brown color. And that is it. I'm going to put these in the oven at about 350 degrees for about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how small you cut up your chicken breast. Now, as you can see, I have quite possibly the smallest kitchen on the face of the planet. which kills me. But I'm not about to let a small kitchen make me eat crappy food that I don't think tastes good or that doesn't look good. So I'm here to show you guys that although I have a super small kitchen, and you may have a super small kitchen, you can still cook great food with whatever you have on hand. For example, I have hot plates. I don't have a full-size stove, nor do I have a full-size oven. I have these baking in a gigantic toaster oven. I also have a microwave and a toaster. That is the extent of my kitchen. So, on every episode, you will see me cook something, no matter what it is, in a really small kitchen with small appliances. So, it's been about 25 minutes since I put our chicken in the oven, and I'm going to check and see how it's doing. It's just about done. You can hear it bubbling away. And that's it. Let it sit for a couple minutes before you serve it. Be sure to tell whoever's eating it that the ramekin is really hot and not to touch it. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my show today. Don't forget to visit thecreativeculinarian.blogspot.com for this recipe and more. And don't forget to leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks. See you next week.